Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Welcome to another instalment of Macro Monday. Today we have a Scottish beer. It is Tennent's 1885 Lager. So yeah, it just happened to be in my favourite craft bottle shop, which was very odd that Scottish macro beer there, but I thought I've got to give it a go. I've had a few Tennent's, I think, back in the day, but not for a very long time. So we'll see how it goes. I've got it in a Melbourne Football Club glass. So there we go. The beloved D's. Cheers, Dan. Welcome in, brother. So 5% premium Scottish lager. What else does it say? Product of Scotland, authentic export, fruity and hoppy touches, a noble pilsner. There you go. Let's get into it. It's got some lively carbonation. I would say a light straw in colour. Probably light body. It's got about a 2 to 3 finger like white foamy head. And it's very clear. Like I can see through it very easily. Cheers, Craig. Good to see you, mate. Hopefully you had a good day yesterday. So I'm just on a macro beer from Scotland. I'll do some craft stuff after dinner, or maybe even after this one. See how we go. But very, very probably going to be a very basic beer, this one. But every now and then you got to do some of the global beers. So let's give it a whiff. Very grainy. Biscuity and bready. Not really getting any hop character. It's just, all I can smell is malt character. It's got like a little sweetness to it as well. I would say white bread. Yeah, cool, dude. Yeah, I had it not long ago and I was a huge fan. Bracket have now done 3 barrel aged beers. And two of them have been amazing. Actually, one of them was more slow lane, but it was a collab with Bracket. And that was a little disappointing. It was a Baltic Porter in barrels. I had that recently, and I was sort of disappointed because I love both breweries, and it just didn't turn out. I reckon how they wanted it to. But the 2 barrel aged beers that Bracket have done alone, the one you had, and then they had one a couple of months back. Both outstanding, like world class quality. That's why when I seen it on the menu, I was like, oh, you've got to get that for sure. Anyway, I'm going to have a sip of this. So, as I said, I'm not really getting any hop character. I'm just getting like a bready, biscuity malt. It's noble hops, so usually you'll get a touch of like grass or earth or some pepper or some like citrus notes. A little touch of lemon. Both the dogs looked up when I said lemon. It's like a trigger word or something. Lemon? Little touch of pepper. I'd say slightly earthy. It's not really like floral or herbal or anything like that. Yeah, you don't really get much. You just get a slight lemon zing. It's not really any fruity characters. It's quite a grainy beer. But yeah, very, very, very basic. Not much to it. It's so weird that it was in my local, well, not my local, but my favourite craft bottle shop bar in Melbourne. I was just so weird to see it there. Yeah, it's just I don't know, just like say if you're just going like that, sometimes it can be way off. But yeah, like this one for example, I sort of went on when I first poured it. So yeah, a lot of times if I say a particular, yeah, like a scale of how many fingers, you might look at it and go, "What the fuck?" But it's like generally if it's something I've poured beforehand, I'm sort of going on what I've seen earlier. Cheers, Joe. Geez, wasn't that bloody stream a bit of a mess at the end? She was going at me at one stage. I didn't even do anything wrong. It's good to see you, mate. Bit of a dirty glass. God, that's disgraceful. It's got all this shit stuck to the bottom of it. It was so funny. It was really weird. Like it was almost like Michelle didn't know who you were, and then like yeah, she's going at me, and she's normally like over the top friendly towards me. I mean, she was afterwards, but yeah, it's like she was on another level yesterday, and then yeah, Jagman was. It was like Jagman didn't know. Like I know Jagman more than all those guys do, and not once did he say anything to me. It was real weird. I think Jagman might have just been that pissed, and because he was looking through his phone, it's like he must have just known that Paul and Simo were there and didn't really know who else was on the stream. It was just so weird. Like that's when it started going downhill when he kept popping in and going, my girlfriend's so hot, and it's like, oh god. They needed to just let him go. He was too drunk. It's a very soft mouthfeel too. Like I feel like this would be the sort of beer that they might drink at room temperature sometimes. Up in the up in the high fields in Scotland, the fjords. I can't get over how dirty the glass is. That's terrible. Yeah, nah, you were good. It was just chaotic though. Like as Josh, like my mate Josh that was there with us, he was just like, geez, I joined at a bad time. And yeah, the way Disco left was pretty funny. You could tell Disco had just had enough. Disco's like, I couldn't get a word in with when it come to like Paul, Simo, and you. And I'm like, well, me and Simo weren't really talking heaps. It just got out of hand when Jagman come up because it was like Jagman and Paul just going silly the whole time. Here he is. Great man. Yeah, fucking oath. How good was that? Yeah, that sort of shit happens every now and then on a when I do a late Sunday stream, it tends to happen quite regularly. Albo's such a rad bloke. And yeah, like he's I don't know, he really he loves hanging out with me and he's always like really like just really friendly and great dude. Do anything for you, sort of fella. He'd be one of those fellas I just can't like. It'd be so good to meet him in real life. But yeah, I reckon he'd be more than happy to give that song a crack. Yeah, it's like when I thought about it, I thought how fucking sick would it be having like an older dude just chilling by the piano and he starts playing like Sleep Tokens even in Arcadia. I don't know. I just reckon if he plays it well, I could see it doing well on YouTube, like yeah, getting a lot of views. But I just thought, yeah, if he plays it well and like enjoys it and that, I might even put it like if I make myself like an outro video or something and have that on there, featured on there. I reckon it'd be cool. Cheers, Juzzy. Juzzy, do you get Melbourne Cup Day off? I forgot. I didn't fucking realise, man. I've got Oasis on Tuesday. And I was wondering why weeks ago when I was trying to book accommodation, it was so fucking expensive and really hard to get a room. I'm like, why the fuck is it? Why on a Tuesday night of all nights it's real hard to get a room? Like, is it? Are we back to when the immigrants are in all the hotels again? And then I'm like, oh fuck, it's Melbourne Cup. So yeah, I might be in a bit of a pickle on Tuesday night and be looking for maybe somewhere to go and hang out and have a drink or even like somewhere to stay or I'm not sure yet. But I'm gonna work something out. I might just have to stay somewhere outside of the city. So I was gonna see like if you were around and have a drink or something. Yeah. I just forgot all about Melbourne Cup. I've taken Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off work. I've got Metallica on as well, but that's on the weekend, so it doesn't really affect work. But I was always going to take Tuesday, Wednesday off because, yeah, fuck going to work before the concert and then trying to get back there the next morning. Come on down. Yeah. But yeah, if I was going to come down to Melbourne, it would have been, I'll probably be down there Tuesday morning and then come home probably Wednesday lunchtime. And yeah, I'll be at the Oasis gig Tuesday night. Fuck, it's going to be good. Hit the old thumbs up too, peeps. And we're live on Twitch again. I go into Twitch just to have a look at what's going on. I've got no idea what I'm doing in there. I just look at all these new programs on computers and stuff these days, and it's just like I've got no idea what I'm doing. I feel it. It makes me feel old. It's like back in the day, I used to be all over this sort of shit. Now I've got no idea. Like I don't even when I go into Twitch, I don't even know how to view any videos. I don't know how to check my own videos. I don't know how to like whether you like stuff or you subscribe or what. I just don't have any idea what I'm doing. The only reason why I'm streaming on there at the moment is because you can do it through your StreamYard. So I'm going live on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. What a dickhead. Cheers, Sheree. Good to see you, mate. Now's the perfect time to make you a mod. I have my phone right here. Boom. You should be a mod now, mate. Just don't rule with an iron fist like Evie. She doesn't need to do shit in my chats, but she's fucking hardcore when she's in Juzzies. Sweet. That's when I'm at Metallica. Oh, yeah. It's funny, like, I feel like throughout my life, Metallica has been one of the bands that I've wanted to see the most. Like, their, like, ultimate bucket list sort of thing. And I think in general, I've probably been more of a Metallica fan than Oasis, but I don't know why. I just feel like I'm more excited for the Oasis gig than I am the Metallica. It's weird. Like, it's a weird feeling. Like, they're both going to be phenomenal gigs. There's no doubt about it. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know, just the hype around Oasis with all that's going on. And Oasis probably has more nostalgia for me than Metallica does. Yeah, fucking oath. What are you doing? You fuckhead. He, he slipped on my foot and then like freaked out. You're an idiot, mate. Little Jackie boy. Yeah, fucking oath. I can't stand when you get people go, oh, Oasis aren't even that good. And you're like, oh, yeah, why is that? Oh, Wonderwall, it's not even that great of a song. It just used to get played on the radio all the time. And you're like, oh, have you heard any of their other stuff? No, I don't really want to. No. I can't stand people like that. writing writing shit off, and they've never even like heard it. Or Oasis are fucking unreal. They got so many good tunes. If anything, if I went to a Oasis gig and they played 20 songs and they didn't play Wonderwall, I wouldn't give a fuck. Like it's not it's not even in my probably my top 20. There's so many better songs out there. Yeah, fucking oath. I'm gonna have to get one of those bucket hats for sure. And I want some I'll have to bust out the old aviators and then maybe maybe roll with some old school Adidas or Converse. uh, I won't be wearing a parka though. I don't think. I think the parka thing's just for the English boys. Yeah, it is pretty awesome though. Like two of my favourite bands within days of each other in the same stadium, and I've also got the exact same tickets for both gigs. Right up the front, baby. So because I'm more of a Noel fan than a Liam fan, I want to get right up the front but to the right because I know Noel's always standing on the right hand side. But when it comes to Metallica, I don't know what their setup's going to be, but Metallica normally set up in the middle of the stadium and they have a stage where they sort of walk around all different angles. So I don't know if they've got that same setup in Melbourne or they're going to be at one end of the ground. But yeah, I think with Metallica, like, yeah, I just want to be somewhere where you're sort of near the action. I don't really care. Like, I don't really have a favorite Metallica sort of. If anything, like I probably like Lars the most, just as as far as like personality goes. But yeah, he's certainly not the greatest drummer in the world. But yeah, I reckon he's a good dude. It's weird going live at this time. It's sort of like it's a good time for the Aussie community, but yeah, weird for everyone else. That glass needs to be hand washed immediately. So yeah, that beer is oh, I've still got a little bit left. I thought I was done. Pretty basic, not much to it. I don't know if I expected more or sort of thought it would be what it is. It just tastes like a mass produced I don't know, like a mass produced lager. I do feel like it doesn't have any off flavors or anything like that. Like it's the sort of beer if you're like I don't know at a barbecue or something and people were handing it out, you'd be sort of it'd be okay to be drinking it in the sun. It's not like it's a real shit beer. It just lacks a bit of character. There's not much going on with it. But yeah, I think I've had at least two or three different beers from them. I thought this might have been their like flagship beer. I mean, it still could be, but when you go on Untapped, there's quite a few other beers that I've sort of seen on there that I've recognised probably more than this one. So they've probably got a few. They're probably a bit like Fuller's, where they've got like a core range of yeah, like maybe 6 to 8 beers or something. Yeah, it's from Glasgow, Scotland. I don't think I said that at the start of the video. Good old Glasgow. Yeah, for sure. That's why I like him. Like he's that type of person. Like he's a great bloke, but he's also he's sort of cocky, but in a good way. Um, yeah, he doesn't sort of take any shit, and I think he'd actually thrive on the fact that people criticise his drumming and stuff. I've always been a fan. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the Some Kind of Monster documentary when it's him versus Lars. I mean, him versus James. I'm always team Lars because James can be a real fucking hothead and quite selfish. You can see why Dave Mustaine and James Hetfield would have fucking went at each other. They're both exactly the same. they're both they're both practically redheads fueled with anger. So yeah, it's just very watery, like the soft mouth feel and the fact that it's like quite watery and doesn't have like heaps of hop character. It just it's quite basic. A score for it, I'd probably say it'd be early threes, maybe maybe a 3.25 out of 5. I feel that would be a generous score. What am I going to have for dim dims tonight? If I went to the supermarket after work, I was going to get a steak, but I just didn't get around to going. Mm. So yeah, if I'm not, I will be doing more beer reviews tonight. Um, I've got the co-conspirators matriarch. I've got the 4 of them. So that's a possibility, but probably not because there's 4 beers. I'd probably rather do just a 1 or a 2 sort of series, being a weeknight. Um, there's a New Zealand brewery called Double Vision. They're relatively new, and they've got a brand new Westy and a hazy. They're both pretty pricey, so I sort of picked out 2 that I thought sounded all right, and I thought I might review them together. So that's 2 beers I could maybe do tonight. Yeah. Mountain Cultural. I've got their 2. They've got this new series out, and there's 4 beers in the series, and I've got the first 2. So I'm waiting on the other 2, and then I'll do them as a 4. But yeah, the cheers, Rob. The Matriarch series will be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now, guys. Yeah, as I said, about a 3.25 for Tennent's 1885 lager. And yeah, it's good to do another macro beer for a bit of a change up. Macro Monday, it still lives. I really need to get some American macro beers. That'd be cool. You just can't get them here though. Just like Bud Light, Miller High Life, even like PBR. I've never done that on the channel. Lone Star from Texas. But yeah, I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be back soonish with some craft beer, but I'm definitely going to do a few tonight. So thanks everyone for chiming in and hit the old thumbs up if you can. And I'm out of here. Gonna organise something for dinner, I think. Cheers, Joe, brother. Yeah. Cheers, peeps. We'll see you again soon. Oop, wrong button. We gotta go this one here. Boom. Jeez, I'm a bit